Hello, beautiful soul family, and good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Hope you all are doing well. This is Robbie from Guided by Fire. I hope you managed this new moon in Cancer last week, which the energy lasted until yesterday. And there was definitely a soul merge happening. A lot's going on. I wanted to get this reading out that day, but I have been extremely busy packing. It was a chaotic week. I had to list the house for sale, and it was listed for sale Thursday night. And it was interesting how divine intervention, how we are always protected on this journey. And I'll tell you this story. I was eating dinner, and my two cats were eating dinner, or they were playing outside in the evening, and they just came in. And I had received an actual voicemail message from this woman, and she sounded serious. And I had listened twice. I was like, okay. Finished eating, and my guide said, you better call her back. So, was working with another real estate agent. And interestingly enough, that week, I was out for a morning walk really early in the morning, and neighbor stopped me. She said, you know, there were people on your property in your backyard taking pictures. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. And I said, no wonder why the cats were acting funny. I said, I wonder who these people are. This is kind of scary. So this same week they were at it again, and I caught them. And I asked them, can I help you? And this is where, you know, as the divine feminine is actually in her full empress power. And I might have mentioned this before, your energy alone will trigger people. Especially that you have come to the side of the 5D, and the 3D matrix has been falling away, and anybody still stuck in the matrix will like to run and hide. The veil is like very thin. Okay, we are in Cancer season, and Cancer, the sun sign is the Chariot in Tarot, in the major arcana, and it's about moving forward. Cancer season is also about reflection, about finding peace, filling up your own cup, going with the flow, giving back to yourself, self-nurturing, home service and family, all those things, all those good things. And now I caught the person and I asked, can I help you? They got into me. I said, where are you going? And I said, what are you taking pictures of, and who are you? You don't just walk on anybody's property. So it was the mortgage servicer collection agency taking pictures twice. Okay. So now, this is interesting, Wednesday, which was the new moon in Cancer. So this woman I had called back, very sincere. I was on the phone with her for an hour. I was like eating the end of my dinner, hoping I wasn't chewing in her face. Basically, they don't tell you this, but the 22nd of July, since the house has been foreclosed, I don't own it. It's an inherited property, and it has to be sold. That the Supreme Court is getting ready to execute the full foreclosure, where it would be a government short sale, where they would put the house up for the sale of the balance of the mortgage, equity mortgage, whatever. It's an equity mortgage. And they would actually force you out of your home. And all kinds of nasty stuff. I had already been packing and decluttering, so I was still packing and decluttering the bedroom, which isn't much in there anyway. And she explained to me, if you don't voluntarily do this, we're here to protect you. So she sent me over the business card over of her and her husband. They're not a corporate real estate agent. They're husband and wife. And she told me the story, how she got into this. And this man is on the radio. And he was in the same boat when he lost his father and both his parents. I met him the next day. Absolutely lovely man, beautiful energy. This woman had a beautiful energy. So that was an act of Archangel Michael and Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Nathaniel. So the house is listed. And they're going to let it go into the highest bid war where I live. Not even that, their concern is to protect me. And they can have me stay in the house as long as I need to. Anyway, so I have pre-shuffled this deck and what the new moon and Cancer has brought you. So I've been like really busy and dealing with emotions and shadows, rolling on the floor, screaming and broken on the floor since Wednesday. It's over with now. I've been dealing with exhaustion. Many of you have been dealing with exhaustion. The heat going, we had a heat wave last week and then it calmed down. We had some rain, but now it got warm again. The Kundalini is rising. So I have pre-shuffled the Moonology deck right here. And these two cards are the first cards that flew out. The first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. And the new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Absolutely. And I was picking up this energy. Since now we passed the new moon, and right now there's a lot of chaos going on out there. A lot of people are going through what they're going through. So at this time, you may be definitely in silence. And it is also honoring your feelings, allowing what's coming to the surface, because a lot of ancestral stuff is purging, and many of us are all going through many wacky, vivid dreams, things that are healing on the subconscious level. And it's like you wake up out of the bed, say your gratitude, and say, wow, it's a brand new day. You feel different. You feel wonderful. And you focus on the positive. And these things are from past lives. Old timelines are collapsing. Things that no longer serve you. On a subconscious level even. That's a good thing. Where you're finding this these naps. A lot of us, I've been taking naps. This year I have taken more naps than anything. But it's a good thing because you're being activated. You're being reborn. You are now magnetizing all of your manifestations by creativity. So staying focused on the positive means that being very mindful of conversations with people you are having, being very mindful, not going near anything lower vibration. That's not an energetic match. Honor your feelings, whatever you're feeling, whatever's coming up to the surface. Sit with the messages. Allow them to pass. Honor them. And forgive yourself, let it go. Going with the flow, you see all this still water here in this meditation. You may be meditating a lot more, going out in nature, finding peace, finding the unconditional love. Even though I'm addressing the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine will be cross-watching. You are changing your reality. That's what you're doing. And if you've been in silence, it isn't just the healing that you're going through, it's the activations. You've been finding yourself very thirsty, but you are focusing on the positive. And when you focus on the positive and watching your thoughts, you're going to watch how you speak to yourself. And that's where you need to watch who you surround yourself by. And it's also unknowingly, you know, things could be spoken about that are not in high vibration. You may want to avoid people or some of these people. And that's okay. You're honoring your feelings. You're honoring your energy is what I'm getting. So, comment below. Let me know what has been coming up for all of you. I know there was an interesting video I saw from a soul sister about divine feminine and finances, and we're all going through it in some way, shape, or form. And we are creating ways, multiple streams of income, different ways to, to create wealth, creating wealth and abundance, rebuilding, new money's coming in. Money comes in expected and unexpected ways. You might be feeling healthier, making changes to your health, changing your diet. You could have been with this energy and these energy shifts, maybe feeling yourself extra hungry at certain times of the day. And there's no need to be feeling guilty or upset about it, because your body is going to need this to adjust to all these new activations. Okay? So that's what's happening. So yes, I pre-shuffled this deck. And these are the main energy that came out. So continue to focus on the positive, honor your feelings of whatever's coming up. And there were 6 other cards that came up. We got a lot of air and fire energy. Yeah, first quarter moon in Gemini, speaking your world into being. Yeah, focusing on the positive. Speak your world into being. Your guides, your angels hear you, and the universe hears you. And these are the twins, like the lovers. This is being married back. Yeah, Sagittarius energy more. Practice gratitude, and I'm getting to be grateful and in gratitude for everything you have in the present moment. Because the universe wants to give you more. You speak your world into beginning and practice gratitude as the highest vibration you can be in. And full moon in Leo go wild. This is going to be an intense time with July. We have the Sirius 7/7 Sirius Gateway Portal, which is going to be intense. And between then and the 28th of July, which is the energetic opening ceremony of the Lionsgate Portal. And the peak of it is the 8/8 portal in August. And the ending, closing energetic ceremony is around the end of August 12th, yeah. Nothing karmic can be brought into the Lionsgate portal. And a lot of these things that you are purging is because you cannot bring them even into the Sirius Gateway portal. But you are being activated. You're feeling these multiple activations of moving forward. And yes, everything can be a roller coaster at times, but honor your feelings, yeah. Full moon in Sagittarius, we have more fire energy, seeing the bigger picture. And this is important because there's always a bigger picture. And seeing things from a higher way. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. Be your authentic self. So we have a lot of fire and air energy. And we have a lot of green energy, so remain grounded. You see them sitting here. You know, the next full moon will be in Capricorn, the full buck moon. It could be changes in materialistic things that are happening. Yeah. Staying grounded. And we have more air energy, Gemini, new moon in Gemini. Think things through. And this is really important. If you have major decisions to make, you need to think things through, feel it out. Does this feel good? Should I go this route? Should I go a different direction? Should I go a different path with this? So this is really important to think things through right now. And being real. Continue to be real, your authentic self, speaking your truth. Your truth is going to trigger a lot of people. And what I'm getting from this card and this energy right now is that being real, being the real you know, you will be triggering people just with your energy alone, just by speaking, just by whatever it is you have to say. That's authentic. So anything or anyone with a false mask is going to fall off in front of you. You know, we're, as an empress, as a healer, and as a being of love and, not just love and light, but as a way shower, you are not here to hold people's hands. I don't know who needs to hear this. Okay, I know a lot of people, and as an empath, are going to be going through what they're going to go through. But you need to sympathize and not empathize and take on their energy. That's also seeing things in a higher way and seeing the bigger picture. You can be supportive, being of service and being supportive, because many of you are in service in many different ways. And sometimes, you know, you may have to walk away from certain situations that if it's going to affect your energy field. Think things through. Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to be triggering a lot of people out of the darkness. Especially right now, there might have been last week a lot of karmic energy coming through. Some of them have done black magic, or people that continue to do so. And when Saturn hit retrograde the past day or so, their karma and their day is coming. And the more they resist, the harder it is. They have a karmic debt just like you do, or just like you did, just like your divine masculine did, your emperor did. But now cycles are closing this year, and most of them should be done by the 1010 portal. Wow. So there's a lot of energy that came out, and I pre-shuffled that deck, and these cards, I sat with them. I'm like, wow, interesting stuff. Wow. So it's going to be a powerful month, and especially when the 28th of July, we're going to see some powerful shifts, especially with the Lionsgate portal. I would like to pull the Chinese 5 Elements oracle. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what's going to come through. I love this deck. I haven't used it in a while. Let's see. Angels, ancestors, yes. So please comment below, share what is going on with you. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. I know this journey is wacky. When we get rid of things that no longer serve us, we do. And it can be very painful at times. Wow, we got a few cards that just flew out the deck. Metal Snake, embrace the great transformation. Wow. And this is a transformation. You could be seeing lots of butterflies. Interesting how this white snake in the background is in the sun. These white flowers, all this white, pure energy. So on an energetic level, you are shedding a skin. This is like the divine feminine with purity. And the white snake is around you. 18 adds up to 1 and 8 is a 9. Number 9 year the year, the wood snake. But this is the metal snake. Embracing this great transformation. Wow, beautiful. 27, metal tiger. Release your attachments. Whoa. This is pretty. 27, we got 2 9s here on the board. Okay, 2 and 7 add up to a 9. 1 and 8 adds up to a 9. 99. This is coming to an end of a cycle. We got a metal snake and a metal tiger, and tiger is about courage and strength. Well, the lion's about strength, but the tiger is about courage. And you see how this tiger is white, sitting among these dead leaves like fall, and they're falling away. And you see the infinity symbol back here? Releasing your attachments, absolutely. So you are embracing this transformation you're going through. Your journey is going through this. Your emperor is going through this transformation. And this is preparing you for union. This metal tiger, you're releasing all these attachments to the how, when, and where. So you could be releasing a lot of fear the past couple of days. Ascension symptoms such as burping, passing gas. Sneezing is another one that's been coming up for me for the past 3 days. So if you're randomly sneezing once or twice, just know it's not a cold, if it is. Not allergies. The sneezing is fear of making a mistake. Sneezing is also a sign of a spiritual cleanse, an aura cleanse. You could have been around somebody, something, or whatever that was not of an energetic match or low vibrational. So just remember, if you're sneezing, because you could have been exposed to some energy that was not good. So white is about purity. So you've been releasing attachments and embracing this transformation. Yeah. 14, fire ox, a beacon of light. And you see this ox in the background, under the moon. And you see all these candles or these lights or torches. 14 adds up to a 5. Change. Yeah. 46. Adding up to 10. The earth bird. And it's colored peacock feathers. It looks like the phoenix rising, like a rainbow phoenix. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Earthbird, you're rising from the ashes. This change is happening with this fire rocks, a beacon of light. And 10 is about completion. There's a completion of a cycle. 9 is coming to a completion of a cycle in spiritual growth. 32, another 5. Wood sheep. Nature is your healer. So you see this sheep sitting on the ground with this beautiful heart, with the sleeve just relaxing around these beautiful flowers. This is where the change gets created. Going out in nature, creating, connecting with Source, God, and the universe. Asking for the answers. These are where the answers come within. Wow. And we have 45. Yeah, another number 9. Earth monkey, you can move mountains. Absolutely, many of you are unaware of how powerful you are. You see this monkey sitting on top of the mountain, all relaxed, all sitting there, all relaxed, chill, and seeing all the mountains in the background, sitting on top of a mountain. You can create and you can manifest things you never thought you did. This is why it isn't just the healing, Empress, why Divine Feminine, why you are in silence. It is also your protection. You are also manifesting. You are manifesting now from soul. You are not manifesting from ego. You are attracting and magnetizing. You are not chasing after anything, and this is confirmation. Releasing attachments. This is what you're working on. Releasing the how, when, and where. How things are going to happen. Just know and trust it's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. 16. A number 7. Earth rabbit in harmony with the season. Absolutely. You see the rabbit here is in this. Actually, it looks like flowers, but they aren't. They are crystals coming up out of the ground. And there are the cherry blossoms trees in the sun. Blossoming and going with the flow in harmony with the season. So this is definitely 7, which is your dreams are manifesting. And Earth Monkey, Earth Rabbit, they're both staying grounded. So we have a lot of brown and green energy. It's imperative to stay grounded. Please, if you got to take those 3 deep breaths when the ego goes a kickoff, you need to. Yeah, the wood sheep. And this is all about being in nature, 32. Number 5, number 7, and we have a number 9, yeah. And this is the earth bird, phoenix rising from the ashes. And it looks like colored peacock feathers. And that's what you're doing. Being the beacon of light. Wow. Beautiful energy that these cards came out with. Things are transformation. Things are transforming. And yeah, the bottom of the deck, wood pig, moving up the vortex. And you see this vortex of energy? The 12 is stability, adds up to a 3. The pig is looking up at the energy and the infinity symbol with all the flowers the pig is staying in on the beautiful grass and staying grounded, moving up the vortex. And this is absolutely true. We are going through a vortex of energies and energetic shifts. Tomorrow is the last day of June, and we're going to be feeling a huge shift once July 1st hits on Tuesday. You're going to see things change. And when things manifest in the physical, it's like, bam, where did that come from? Will you manifest it? But this is why it's important to keep our thoughts positive and watch who we surround ourselves with and the conversations we have. So, let's pull out some cards from the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. And let's see what we got coming through. Let's get some clarifiers. What is happening? I love that deck. I had that deck, the Chinese 5 Elements, for about a year now. Got it at Watkins Bookstore in London. Okay, well, flew right out the deck. Wow, 6-6 feminine twin. You're activating your higher self. Ooh, this flew off the bottom of the deck and shot that way. 9-9. Harmonize. Let your light shine. Yes. You are being activated, divine feminine, at this time. You see this woman figure with all this light around in this bubble. You've been in silence, this energetic protective bubble where you are healing, manifesting, and creating. And you just know and trust that you are being protected from everything. You're harmonizing. You're letting your light shine. And there is a tree up there. And you're harmonizing, alchemizing. And this is like this looks like crystalline light and activations happening. Shining your light. And I just said that. Your light shining bright where you're triggering people. Okay? This is what's happening. Being that beacon of light. And this is the second card clarifying this. Any more messages, Spirit, that they need to know from this deck? You're attracting, you're magnetizing. Any more messages? Maybe that might be it. Who knows? Wow, bottom of the deck. 9-9, another one. High Priest. Personal empowerment. High Priest would be the divine masculine form of a high priestess. Being empowered at this time. Okay, you're shining your light bright. Your emperor is going through empowerment. Being who they are born to be. And they are going through this spiritual awakening just like you. They're receiving downloads like you. They know what's going on with you. They know everything just like you do. Yeah, Twin Flame Facilitator, 4-4. Expansive growth. So a lot of growth is happening at this time. This is why they say to dream big and dream bigger. Nothing is impossible. Any more messages? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, last one. 4-4, another one. You could be seeing lots of numbers of 6s and 4s. 4-4-4. Receiving the gift, Holy Grail code, yeah. So this is interesting, yeah. Empress, it is your time to receive the gift, the Holy Grail. from Spirit, your dreams, your manifestations, whatever is coming towards you, it's time to receive rather than give. Not saying you shouldn't give, but everything needs to be on an equal give and take. Give me 1 second, I have to let the cat in. One of them decided to go outside. The other one came in because he didn't like the fireworks. Yes, come in. I know you're hot. Sorry, folks. I'm going to let the big cat in. It's very humid outside. Yes, Charlie. So, those are the messages from that deck. I'm sorry, I had to get up and let the cat in. It was humid out. He wanted to go out, but realized it's hot. Okay. Let us get some messages from the Journey to Union Oracle from the beautiful Liz from Guided by Angels. Let's see what they want us to know. Let us see is coming out. Oof. Yeah, I had the door open and the air conditioning was going up because I had to wait for the big cat to come in. I called his name. Sometimes he comes in right away. Sometimes he wants to stay out there. So, angels, ancestors. So sorry to disrupt the read. Wow, one flew out the bottom deck. You can move from this on from the struggle, but never your twin flame. So yeah, this is what I'm feeling. Many of you empresses, divine feminines, are going through lots of struggles right now. Some of you want to throw in the towel. Well, let me tell you something. Tuesday, I wanted to throw in the towel all last week. Okay, but that's a sign to breathe and give it to heaven, give it to the divine, and release the struggle. It is not for you to handle. You can move on from all the struggles. Releasing, allowing these emotions to purge is also moving on from the struggle. You can move on, but you cannot move on from your twin flame. Yeah, because you are the same energy and same soul. So whatever you're going through right now, yeah, angry and frustrated at self. So you could be feeling angry, bouts of anger, and you could be feeling a lot of frustration with the Kundalini rising. Your Emperor is feeling angry and frustrated at themselves, sitting with what's going on. They're probably going through a kickoff of the ego and getting frustrated. Why aren't things happening? Why can't I reach out and communicate to the divine feminine? What is holding me back? Is it a karmic situation? Is it fear? All these things, anger and frustration. Yeah, 5D sex and intense lucid dreams. Everybody has been going through lucid dreams. Now, not all of them are intimate and about 5D sex, but those are part of it. You could be healing things on a subconscious level. A lot of ancestral stuff is coming up to be released from past lives that are no longer serving you. Yeah, healing addictions and compassion. Having compassion, and many of the emperors are healing addictions. You could be healing addictions yourself and not even knowing it at this time. Could be also that stuff healing in the 5D. But yeah, a lot of lucid dreams and intense dreams, a lot of intimate dreams happening because of the Kundalini rising. Yep, bottom of the deck. Mirror work, joint healing. That's what's happening. So there's a lot of healing going on, a lot of release, and just allowing things to unfold. Allowing, we always have to release these things emotionally and on an energetic level that are no longer serving us before anything new comes in the 5D and 3D. We're going to get some cards from the Twin Flames Message Tarot from Guided by Angels, the beautiful Liz. Let's see what else is coming through. I know this is a quicker read, but that's okay. Time is a complete illusion. You know, they say, and we could have been losing the track of time the past couple of weeks. So many timelines are collapsing. Yeah. Like I was mixing the days up, I was mixing the time up, I was mixing it all up. Child, the stress of it all. You know? Give me a block of the throat chakra. Oof, communication healing too. Ooh, flew right out the deck. 4 of Cups. Thank you. Focus on self-love and gratitude to raise your vibe. See? More confirmation about like the new moon card, the Sagittarius card. Focusing on you, focusing on self-love, and focusing on gratitude is what you should be doing at this time. Is focusing on gratitude for everything that you do have, not for things that you don't have. And raising your vibration and focusing on loving you, giving back to yourself. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Rise up like a phoenix from the ashes. You were born to shine. So this is saying release all the burden, release the betrayal, release the abandonment, release all the wounding, and you were born to shine. You are shining your light bright. So this is also saying you have risen. There is an ending that has occurred. Yeah, the devil. Overcoming, and I just said this, the ego. And see things from a higher perspective. Fear is an illusion. So you could be releasing a lot of fear at this time. Ooh, and temperance came out too. Being patient and calm to achieve the results you seek. Be flexible and adaptable to change, because a lot of change is happening right now. And this is also what is telling me, release. Fear is an illusion. Release the fear of change is what I'm getting from this. You know, change can be fearful. We may not always realize it. We could be excited about it, but we need to release fear. Wow, we have another 10-10. 10 of Wands. Being at peace with your journey. Wow. Release anything weighing you down. This is very interesting. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. I know myself, I've been seeing lots of 10-10s. Many of you could be seeing a lot of 10-10s more than once a day, twice a day, multiple times. When we're seeing 10-10, there is an ending and a new beginning, because we have to begin at 0, right? And 10 is about a new beginning as well. 10 is about completion of a cycle. Okay? You could be seeing the World card come out. A new cycle is beginning. An old cycle is ending. So this is a sign that major cycles are coming to an end. You're releasing anything weighing you down, any burdens, and you're rising up like a phoenix from the ashes, where you're born to shine. So everything that has been collapsing, there is a new beginning happening. Okay? So this is confirmation of 10-10, of seeing angel number 10. Yeah, you're going to be seeing this. Temperance, releasing the ego. And yeah, 4 of Cups, staying in gratitude and focusing on self-love and raising a vibration. Saying thank you for everything. Yeah, overcoming the ego. Knowing that fear is an illusion, and being patient and calm to achieve any results you're seeking. Being flexible and adaptable to these changes, and being at peace with yourself. And if you are at peace and remain at peace with yourself, you're going to be at peace with your journey. Yeah, releasing all the burdens and rising up like a phoenix. Wow, beautiful messages came out of there. So let us get some messages from the Gilded Tarot. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Charlie. Oh, gosh, the cat just walked right in front. It seems to be... Charlie, no. I was going to pull out some messages. Charlie, you are too big. Come on, Charlie. No. I'm in the middle of a reading, honey. Come on. Sit. You trample over everything. No. No, you are not sitting here, Charlie. Come on, baby. No, go over there. They're like children, I swear. This has been a habit of the cat just trampling over. Wow, we got temperance again. I am sorry, folks. I am sorry, my loves. The cat just decided to walk right in front of the reading. The Five of Cups and Temperance, yeah. I'm feeling this energy, Empress. You've been going through some stuff. Your masculine, your Emperor's going through some stuff right now. There could be some sadness. Things have fallen apart and down. And Temperance, more Sagittarius energy. Having patience. Things are being, alchemized. Things are going on behind the scenes. Okay? There's 2 cups here. This man is on his hands and knees crying, and there's 3 cups spilt. So you could have went through, and your Emperor, a lot of collapsing of the old in the physical, karmic endings, things that could have left you broken on the floor. I'm getting finances, and this is where this is going to be taken care of by the divine right now. So wow, that's a lot of energy that came out from the split. Believe me, I've been rolling on the floor, broken on the floor, broke. But you know what? We're rich in all things. I'm trying to, wow, this card just flew out the deck off the bottom. The Temperance card again. Yeah, having patience. I'm just moving that a little bit closer. So this came out again. So this really caught my attention. This is to connect with your guides, angels, ancestors. Yeah, ooh. Ace of Cups flew out the bottom of the deck. Moon cycles. Filling up your own cup, and I'm getting the third eye chakra here. Wow. Going with the flow, filling up your cup. Wow, 10 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups. Yeah, happiness. And yeah, with this happiness, serendipity, union. These might be 2 women talking. Temperance. So this is all being worked out by the divine. The Ace of Cups, this new beginning. Yeah. Of happiness, King of Pentacles. This is the Emperor being grounded and being financially secure, on the way to financial abundance. Being very grounded, earthy with the green gown, healing. Yeah, 3 of Cups. There's a reconciliation, a celebration coming about. And yeah, we have the Fool, 0. This new beginning, taking the leap forward as the King of Pentacles, staying grounded, not being reckless. The King of Pentacles is a slow energy, but a very grounded and stable energy. So these are, yeah, they're taking a leap of faith. You got the butterfly transformation, the dog, loyalty, and it's this court jester. And you notice the background around the court jester here is 12 of the astrological signs and symbols. So we're in Cancer season right now. Okay? Gemini's here, Cancer's here. So it's like we kind of went back full circle again, and we feel all of the astrological shifts and changes in the planets. And it isn't just the moon cycles. You may be a Cancerian, your masculine may be a Cancerian, or you both could have Cancer in your chart. And even if you don't have it in your chart, we're feeling the powerful Cancer energies of the Chariot of moving forward. July, they don't play games with July now. So there is, yeah. And we got the 2 of Wands going after what they want. Moving toward the sunlight, the sunrise, the 2 of Wands going on their path. Looking forward, not looking back. You see the rabbit and the squirrel? You could be seeing rabbits and squirrels. I've been seeing them. Knowledge. Following this light. Following your light. What I'm also getting is that they're following the little light. No matter where you go, Empress, they're always going to follow you and come home. Yeah. 2 of Cups. Venus and Cancer with the rainbow. This is cosmic. It is in the stars with this calm water. Filling up your own cups. Connecting in the 5D. Boom. Bottom of the deck. Empress. Wow. Holding the Venus sign. You have that. No. We are not fighting and knocking things over, guys. Sorry about that. I have 2 cats where the little guy wants to bop the other one. We got the red butterfly. We have the bunny rabbit. The stag here. She's holding on to the symbol of Venus, the planet Venus, and again, the astrological signs and symbols of all 12 in the zodiac. We're in Cancer season. Wow. With the screen saying earthing, embodying all 4 queens, you're in your full power, Empress. Yup, and the bottom of the deck, and it's staring right at me, the Ace of Wands, this eternal flame that's burning. The fire and passion burning within you and in the connection. And, you know, you see 2 flames up here in the moon. 2 hands. So, these are the messages for you and your connection after the new moon in Cancer. I hope this helps. I am sending you lots of love, and if you would like a personal reading, email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. Check the description box for the list of services I have offered. Just know and trust you're not alone. I do offer phone consultation services as well, beside ISA healing meditations. I will be doing a short video soon about the Akashic record healing bundled package I have, which is 4 spots only because I have 4 sets of case studies to do. But they're being offered at a discounted price before certification. And it is a 7 series. It is a bundle of 7 sessions together. The value is $777, which is total, but it is paid per session. It is not paid all at once. After these 4 sessions, I will be certified, and the price will be going up to $1444 for a bundled one of the Akashic record reading and healing sessions. I will explain in further detail. If you are interested in working with me with this, releasing and healing past lives, and creating new timelines and a new life, email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com. We get on a voice or video call to see if this is a fit for you. Anyway, so I am sending you lots of love, and I'm sending you all my love and support, and have a beautiful, magical night, day, or evening, and have a beautiful, magical week coming up. So, see you all. Bye.